Sudano, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I got started in music a long time ago by going to a show at the Brooklyn Fox when I was 8 years old, and it was a Murray the K show, and there were a bunch of acts on the bill, and I said I want to be on that stage. Well, I've had a long career as a songwriter, and as a songwriter, I've written songs in every genre. And yo, and but so now it's kind of a blues, swampy, singer-songwriter, introspective rock vibe. I might stumble while I fumble my way around. It kind of really just kind of comes out that way, and you know, I kind of believe that, you know, basically it's all a pop song that you're writing, and most pop songs you can dress them differently, you know, and typically I always write a story song, so because I write a story song, that's how I ended up having a country, you know, song that did well, and also even a song like Bad Girls, which was a big R&B song, was also a story, and but it's kind of how you produce the record, how you dress it is really what kind of dictates it. I mean, melodically it can vary too, but pretty much a pop song you can do it a lot of different ways, really. Well, it's a tricky situation. There's no one good explanation. It doesn't start with a line. I'm not, you know, I mean, for a long time I struggled. You know, in the 80s I struggled because a lot of people were writing clever songs. And when I mean clever, you know, they had like a little cute little play on words and this kind of thing. And, you know, and I tried to do that, and I was just writing bad songs. And so for me, it comes out of an emotional, personal experience base, or, you know, I could have a conversation with somebody, and I will, you know, then write a song about their story. You know, there's a song on the new record. It's called Gentle Girl. And that song came about. I was in an art gallery looking at a piece of art, and this girl came over to me and asked me about the piece of art. And, you know, I told her what I thought, and it turned out that the girl was the artist. And then we got into this conversation about, you know, how she was an artist and she has troubles with relationships, and because men are threatened by her because she's so into her art. And, you know, and then at some point I said to her, you know, I have a lot of experience with strong women. And I said, I really like strong women. And I said, but, you know, I've always found that in a strong woman, there's a gentle girl. And she said to me, well, that's a song. And I said, you're absolutely right. So I went home, and the song is on the new record. And so that's how that song came about. So, but usually my songs come out of a personal kind of scenario. When you're walking in the show, when you're walking in the show. I mean, I think, I mean, for me, it's fine because of where I am in my career. It's fine. You know, in fact, it's probably good for me because, you know, who knows if I had to go through a record company at this point in time and have that whole scenario. You know, I'm not skinny enough. I'm not young enough. I'm not, you know, they probably want me to get some hair transplants or something, you know. So for me, it's fine. I mean, I think it's a little more difficult if you're starting out, but then, you know, the whole thing is that, you know, you have to be true to yourself. And this is, you know, what I preach. You have to be true to yourself. You know, there's a path for you to take. You know, get on your path and follow your path, and you know, you'll find your way. And you know, my daughter is in a group called Johnny Swim, and they've, you know, been steadfast for 8 years, just building and building and building and building, and you know, and now they're doing really well, and you know, not compromising who they are, being true to yourself, you know, and so that's, you know, it's more difficult now, but I think the bottom line is it's always the same. You just have to do what you do and put your blinders on and not look at everybody else, what everybody else is doing. Do what you do.
I can pull things out the blue, but in my wildest imagination,
next for me is more of the same. More shows, more songs, more touring, more interviews, more fun. I'm having a good time. I'd like to say to my fans, thank you.
You can't score if your pocket's tight.